So we want to thank you all for joining us out here. Steve. But by the banner underneath, we ask that you feel free to donate. $1 to Extra Life enters you into our drawings that we've got going on right now for the 2018 Ripper Blade, which we'll be showing live here in a little bit, as well as the black-white line commission art from Adamantium Art, and also from down the way in Tyson Wells Game Store down in Quartzsite. He's given a $50 gift certificate as well as a copy of Blokus, Munchkin, Wonderland, and Battle Sheep. So, with your donation, all these can be acceptable in yours, and we'll definitely be letting you know more about it. But for right now, let's let everyone know a little bit more about what Extra Life is about.
She was the flyer. She's the one that they would, get and throw into the air.
She was this cute, petite, tiny little girl with just a head full of long, blonde hair. She wasn't afraid of heights. In fact, she wasn't really afraid of anything.
We had noticed she had just gotten weak. I said, "What's the matter with you?" I said, "You're a tumbler. You can tumble and do backflips." It progressed from that to she fainted a couple times. So I took her into the doctor the next day, and they immediately sent us to Texas Children's Hospital.
She was just, from the moment I met her, she was about 11 years old, she just had a sort of magical presence about her, and nothing would keep that girl down.
Victoria was diagnosed at the age of 11 and a half with acute lymphoblastic leukemia.
In today's world, we cure, go away forever, about 80% of children. In 1965, we cured 5% of children. So the improvement is unbelievable. And Victoria actually had a particular subtype of ALL that the cure rate should have even been better than that.
Victoria's treatment was to take 2.5 years. And at the end of 2.5 years of chemo, Victoria was to be finished with her treatment.
Okay, thank you. Now I'm going to hand this over to Dr. Frickback and see what she has to say.
Well, what's your name again?
My name is Bunny McBunkbunk.
Well, Bunny McBunkbunk, today our breaking story is about a little dog named Arfie.
First time I met Victoria, we were doing a radiothon at a radio station in Houston, Texas. She was very full of energy and was already considered a long-term survivor of leukemia.
At the end of 2.5 years, when Victoria's treatment was over, they performed another spinal tap and a bone marrow test.
Joellen called me and she had just the worst news ever, and that is that Victoria's cancer had returned. Victoria at that time decided she was going to fight and entered the hospital for what would turn out to be an extremely long stay.
And he asked her at that time, he said, "Victoria, do you like to play video games?" She said, "I love to play video games."
So I put the word out to a website that I worked with called Sarcastic Gamer, and the online community responded in droves. What I expected to be a couple of games that might come from here and there instead turned out to be things coming from all over the world. So much so that it became sort of overwhelming. Tori had to end up giving it away to other kids who were also stuck in the hospital.
And she made it through, and 9 months later, she relapsed again. So this was 3 times she was told that she had cancer.
She couldn't be around other people that could have any infections. When she was out, she had to wear her masks.
During this time, Victoria contracted a fungal infection, which is from a very low immune system, and she had little to no immune system left.
And I asked her what she wanted for Christmas. And she said, I'd really just like to get out of this hospital and go see Christmas lights. Christmas lights are something my family and I go see together all the time, and I can't even leave to go see Christmas lights. And after about 10 minutes, we rolled back upstairs to her room, and we had our picture made in front of a little Christmas tree. And I said goodbye. And that picture is one of my most prized possessions, because it was taken just moments before I saw my friend for the last time. And Victoria passed away before I could get back to see her.
Victoria passed away on January 21st, 2008, after a 4-year battle with leukemia, failed bone marrow transplants, and fungal infections.
It was as a result of Tori's death, sitting at her funeral, that I made up my mind that I needed to be doing this, not just a couple days a year with a radiothon, that I needed to be doing this with my life.
Doc wanted to do something special for Victoria, in memory of Victoria, and he came up with a fundraiser called Extra Life. And this fundraiser would be for the gaming community.
It just occurred to me that gamers should be able to do the things they love to help sick and injured kids as well. And so Extra Life was born. 1,200 gamers showed up on October 15th in 2008.
With this year's Extra Life Gaming Marathon, we're helping save kids' lives. You don't even have to be a crime-fighting superhero.
Each and every year afterwards, it continued to grow. Gamers responded by being able to game for their local hospitals. The next year, 4,500 gamers showed up, raised almost $500,000. The year after that, it was 15,000 gamers raising $1 million, and the next year, 17,000 gamers raising $2.1 million.
Then in 2013, over 40,000 gamers came together to raise over $4 million.
Video games are like the #1 form of entertainment on planet Earth, have been now for quite a while.
Anyone could be involved in Extra Life.
Gamers aren't that pale kid in mom and dad's basement. They're mom and dads, they're aunts and uncles.
A young child to an older adult to a grandparent.
You can take all that fun of playing games for 24 hours and reach out to your friends and bring them to your environment.
Or if you want to play a board game, a card game.
The funds that Extra Lifers raise can go to a variety of purposes in the local area at the local hospital.
So maybe your extra $20 or your extra $50 goes to curing 87% of children with leukemia.
They might buy an isolette for a baby that is born the size of a cell phone and has to fight for its life.
I can guarantee you that money goes directly back to these children to keep this from happening again to someone else's child.
Getting involved with Extra Life is really simple. You just have to go to the website at extra-life.org, put in a few details in there, join a team if you'd like to, or create one. After that, it's as simple as fundraising with your friends and family. Let them know why you are doing this. They should know that the money you raise is going to stay local in your community.
We never will truly lose Victoria because she will live for all of us through this.
It started with a little girl in Orange, Texas.
And I think that's all we have to say for today.
All we have to say today, so
we'll see
See
you
you
tomorrow
later
at
on
news at
whatever time it is.
At Victoria's house. Bye.
sword, but she was having trouble with her microphone getting it labeled into her pant pockets that don't exist. So you can see right there, Siddell's modeling 2018. I keep going a year ahead. 2018 Extra Life event. That is one you can win, and you can come see it live down here at 360. They just we're going to have board games going on. Look at that. There's right there, modeled after the He-Man sword, or sword from Master of the Universe. People say it looks more like Skeletor's with it being purple. And Gary from Ripper Blades commissioned this, and he liked it so much he's thinking he might do another variation of it. But we'll have to see that down the road. And this at 9 o'clock will be drawn for. Eric says, I'm gathering Magic players to rally upon the event tonight. Great, Eric. We'd love to see you down here. Doors will be open. Drinks will be flowing. We're staying all the way till 9 o'clock. And now also included on this, for the drawing as well, we've got a gift certificate to Tyson Wells Gaming Store down in Quartzsite, Arizona. We've got 3 separate board games that he sent out as well. And Adamantium Art has also thrown his hat into the ring, and he is going to be raffling off. Well, it'll be part of the raffle, but it'll be a black and white commission. So we're going to cut over to the board game real quick, take a little bit look at what they're doing. So then Siddell can sit down and quit modeling the sword. Now, Siddell's been out here since close to 9, she says, 9 a.m., but she had to get up at 8 a.m. to be ready at 9 a.m. And this is your 3rd Extra Life you've done? 4th? 4th, all right. 4th one that she's done out here so far. So, 5th? 5th one in a row. That's right, because we actually have our 2nd year with Gary teamed up with us. It is 4. Math. So, kick back over to the virtual side. He's playing Deadpool right now, and he's doing quite a good job. I think he just whacked himself. Closing a little bit, let him see what's happening on the screen as well. Can't quite, I don't think you probably hear his commentary, but he's doing great commentary with it as well. Later, we'll be joined by Gary and V, and they've talked that they're going to bring some a couple costumes out as well. And it sounds like Loser's going to be wearing an alien capture costume for the game. So, food here is outstanding. They just made me a pastrami burger, and I love my wife. I really do. But regretfully, this one I almost decided I would have to take Dustin out on a date. That pastrami burger was so well done. Eric, we do believe the restaurant part is going to be open all night for food. They do have food in the bin still. I don't know if the grills are still fired up or not, but we'll definitely find out about that as the night goes on. Yes, because I will definitely want another pastrami burger. So it is tradition that we usually eat all night at these, and thank Dustin and the crew for staying open all night. So definitely come on down, bring your midnight appetites, bring your late snack appetites, anything and everything you can bring down. Definitely come on down, partake in it, If you are just getting out to the club or you're going out to the club and thinking about something to do afterwards, we invite you on down here. Try the virtual system. Try some of the board games. Definitely give it a shot. We have Twister, yes, and the rumored Twister will begin later on in the evening. Way, way later on as far as I'm concerned, because she keeps trying to get me to come out in it, and it's not going to happen. I do say that now. Huge shout out to everyone who's made the donation so far. We had a $10 donation from Chris, a $5 donation from Case, $20 donation from Chris, $8 donation from Joy. We appreciate all of that going right back into the kids at the hospital. And if you're wondering where exactly to go to pledge to get into this, all you have to do, as it says on the screen, let me pull that back up here real quick as soon as I find it. All you have to do is enter the raffle. You go to extralife.org/participant/ripperblade, and you'll be entered into the drawing. And what we'll do is it'll take you to this page right here. And all you have to do is you just scroll on down to the donation ball dot right there. Click it in. All of the stuff that we're doing today, supporting the Phoenix Children's Hospital. And we're getting closer and closer to those donation marks that we're looking forward to. Some of the donations still going through. All it takes is $1 to qualify, and you can have the sword. You can possibly have the gift certificate. And think about how awesome that is. $1, and you could be handing a $50 gift certificate to somebody and help out the kids as well. Sadell wants the donations under her name. Well, and actually you can find her if you just come over here. If you don't want to donate exactly for the prizes but want to help out part of the team, you can actually find her. Just go to, oh, wrong one on that one. Go back. You can either join our team by clicking join our team, but if you want to help support some of us, just go on down to where roster is. And you'll find Sadell down there, myself, as well as Ripper Blades. All of my dollars right now I am putting into Ripper Blades because I'd like to see those go to the people who raised it up. But hey, you want to help donate to Sadell as well and don't want any of the prizes? That's okay too. She'll gladly take your go donate to Ripper Blade under her name so she can get the prize. Okay, so if you do the donation, you actually can label the message, "Do this for Sadell." All night we will 60 grind and grill right now, so we invite take a look at the new renovations they've done. They've got everything fired up all night long. Don't know if you can hear it, but Mom's taking her turn while she's playing the virtual thing. So come on down again. Lots of fun being had down here. Hey, we want to thank you again all for joining us. We're here at 360 Grind and Grill at the shops at Lake Havasu City. We are going to be here all night long. The grill's going to be open all night long. Everyone's down here having a great time. People are playing games. We've got virtual reality going on in the corner. As you can see, the young lady having a great time. Magic the Gathering players are starting to gather up and come down and play. So come on down. Again, we want to encourage you to enter our raffle, Extra Life /participant/Ripper Blade. Every dollar equals a raffle ticket in your name. Drawings are going to happen at the end of the event at 9 a.m. You can win the amazing Ripper Blade sword for 2018, which is a replica of the He-Man sword. We'll put it here in the camera view here in a second. So right there, that replica of the sword. Great condition, handmade, designed by Gary Ripper himself of Ripper Blade fame. Plus we also have Tyson Wells Game Store and Courtside has donated a $50 gift certificate as well as 3 different board games to be given away. And also we have Adamantium Art has donated a black and white commission for you to have either your role-playing character or any art design that you like. They will do, yes. Sidell just heard that for herself after their headset's off now. Completely off. But yep, Adamantium Art will be doing commission work. Ray isn't having good luck in every game that they're taking on, and in fact, we're going to find out what this was because Ray got upset at it. So what are we playing and what did Ray lose at? So, in other words, we are not going to send Ray into any diplomatic, negotiations happening there. So, So, folks, you want to come on down, check out these amazing games that they have down here as well. Tons of stuff that you're going to see. Definitely that, changes your typical board game that you're used to seeing. Right now, you can see, as we close in on what Brandon's doing, he looks at a Marvel virtual game going on. I encourage you to come on down, check that out. See if we get in close and good on that. So I want you to come on down, be a part of this event. This is the 4th year that we've done it here in Havasu. Each year we send a little bit more to the Phoenix Children's Hospital. And Phoenix Children's Hospital is, of course, our hospital of choice down here, since that is where all of Lake Havasu City's kids end up going. Hey, there we go. Okay. We're about an hour into the broadcast, and we're going to temporarily step away. We set up the camera and the equipment and get it ready. Gary Ripper from River Blades will be joining us. We're going to get a drop-down camera going, as well as one that can swivel and so check everyone else out. And again, we thank you for joining us here at 360 Grind and Grill. And we'll be having the VR machine going all night. And we invite you all to join us here as we come back in a little bit. We'll have some tabletop games going on our tabletop here. If we can convince Adele to relinquish the sword table, and as she's biting her lip, I think as long as BTS keeps playing, we'll be able to do this. So until later in the night, probably in the next couple minutes, I'm Drake Finney here at 360 Grind and Grill. Sadella is celebrating her victory. She screams she got a new high score, though she's not on the mic anymore. And we'll catch you all later from 360 Grind and Grill in the capital city. And remember, if you want to join us tonight, you are more than welcome to. We're going to be going all night. The restaurant and grill will be going all night long. And definitely come out here, give it a try, give it a go, and enjoy all your time here at Grind and Grill, celebrating Extra Life, 360 Grind and Grill, Lake Havasu City, Ripper Blades, big giveaway, tons of prizes. We'll see you then.